Hello, this is a demo video for the Type To Win application, which is an entry in the Moralis Avalanche Hackathon. So what Type To Win is an online browser-based challenge game that allows micro crypto rewards to be paid out to players. So when a user browses to the application, they're prompted with this interface where it is challenging them to a typing test. They have to type this word bank of words correctly within a 30-second time limit to complete the challenge. And as part of that, they're given the opportunity to make bets of AVAX, depending on how confident they are in completing this task. So there are different buttons here for different preset bet amounts that the user can make to double their money if they can complete the challenge correctly. So I'm feeling confident I can complete this task, so I'm going to go ahead and bet 1/10 of an AVAX, and when I click that button, MetaMask opens and prompts me to interact with this smart contract that powers this DApp. And what I'm doing is sending my amount of AVAX to create a new game on the smart contract. And as I sign this transaction, the funds are being sent to the contract to being held in escrow, which are then later returned to me along with a reward if I can complete it correctly. So once that's signed, I get a message saying that my bet has been received and the game is activated. The timer is highlighted and my bet is shown here. So I can go ahead and begin the challenge and attempt to type all these words in time. So I'll go through here and race to complete this as fast as I can. And there we go. The test is complete. I typed all the words correctly within 30 seconds, so I've won the challenge. And when this happens, the game sends a request to a server that processes the game as being won, which then interacts with the smart contract to release the winnings back to the user. And a link here is provided to see the transaction on chain so we can confirm that these funds were released back to the user. For some further context of how this DApp works, here's a diagram of a client server and smart contract interactions. So when the client first browses to the URL of a DApp, they get the website files, which are hosted on the server, down on their client. From there, they're presented the user interface, and when they want to play a game, they use Moralis to sign a transaction on the smart contract, which is hosted on Avalanche, to initiate a game. And they do this by sending in some AVAX to be held in escrow, which creates a game ID that's stored on the contract. Then the user on the client side plays through the game, and when it's over, the status of that game, if it was won or lost, is sent to the server where it's processed, and if it was determined that the game was won, the server then uses some Web3 code to sign a new transaction on the smart contract to release the funds back to the owner of that game ID. The main purpose of Type To Win is to demonstrate how micro crypto rewards can be integrated into online skill-based games. Previously, sending small amounts of monetary rewards to players has been impractical using third-party payment systems. However, using Avalanche, it's possible to send small rewards because of their low fees and quick block times. We'd like to continue this project by building out a platform that allows game developers to use boilerplate smart contracts to enable players to send bets as escrow and release rewards back to them in an easy manner.